Hello friends, now we will see the notes of Tyger. If you did not subscribe my channel, please subscribe for more videos. William Blake's Songs of Innocence and Songs of Experience are the collection of poems that utilize imagery and instruction and were concerned with the broad range of social, political, and religious problems of unstable times. That We Lived in Songs of Innocence was a poetry collection written from the child's point of view of innocence, wonderment, and spontaneity in natural things. Songs of Innocence portrays the ideology of hope and fear that are imposed onto native children that transpires in them as they grow to adulthood. Many of poems draw attention of the positive aspect of natural human understanding prior to the corruption. The Tiger, visionary quality. William Blake was a 19th century visionary poet, mystic, and artist. Blake's romantic style of writing allowed him to create contrasting views as those in The Lamb and the Tiger. From a young age, Blake used his imagination that was frowned upon the unfortunately was never greatly appreciated during his lifetime. William Blake believed that it was the chief function of the art to reveal the truth of spiritual world by liberating imagination. It wasn't until after Blake's death that his work finally received some attention. Known as romantic, Blake continued throughout his writing radically. The use of child centered themes is allowed Blake to voice his opinion on his political and moral surroundings with very simplistic poetry. Blake criticized the church, pointing out of ironies and cruelties found within the principles of religion. Songs of Experience contains many poems in response to ones from innocence, suggesting ironically contrast as the child matters and learns of such concept as fear and envy. In Blake's Songs of Experience, he uses the concept of parallels and contrast to lament. The way in which the harsh experiences of adult life destroy what is good in innocence, while all articulating the weakness of the innocent perspective. With regards to religion, William Blake opposed to views of the Christian church and standardized systems. Blake, having more spiritual position than a religious one, concerned himself as a moistic gnostic, meaning he believed what saved a person's soul was not faith but knowledge. Blake's view of religion was considered blasphemous, and his works he was concerned with the character of individual than with the institution of the church, its role in politics and its effect on society and the individual mind. Blake's The Lamb and the Tiger is more suggestive to the nature of God. The idea is that the same God who made the lamb also made the tiger. So, unless it is suggested that God created evil, then the tiger must not be evil. The fact that His same God created both the lamb and the tiger suggested that they are represent two different sides. Blake's profession was engraving, and his principal avocation was painting in watercolors, but even from boyhood he wrote poetry. In the early 1780s, he attended the literary and artistic saloons of the blush-talking Harriet Matthew, and there he read and sang his poems according to Blake's friend John Thomas Smith. He was listed to by the company with profound silence and allowed to possess original and extraordinary merit. In 1783, Harriet Matthew's husband, uh, the Rev. Anthony, and Blake had some of these poems printed in the modest little teas. Those poems printed in the modest little volumes of 70 tightened political sketches with the attribution of the little title page, reading simply containing an extraordinary purpose behind those literary work which behind the society in oneness. If you did not subscribe my channel, please subscribe to get more videos. Thank you.